Great, thanks, Jen. When President Biden and Governor Andrew Cuomo met last week, did they speak about the delayed release of data on the COVID-19 deaths in nursing home in New York?
The focus of the meeting was on the president providing an update on his plans to help get the pandemic under control, to discuss with them the American Rescue Plan, and in a large group meeting, have a discussion about what the challenges were that were facing governors and mayors. You heard some of the mayors come out here, so no, that was not a focus of their conversation or a topic.
Another quick question. A lot of people, including Dr. Fauci, have said they felt side effects from the COVID vaccine. Did the president or vice president feel any side effects?
I don't think I have any updates on that for you. They got their second vaccine several weeks ago, and they did that in public. But I can check if there's more of an update from any side effects weeks ago.
And as the prep cooler, I have a question from a colleague.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. This question is from Thomas Burr with News Nation. The president is flying to Michigan to tour the Pfizer plant and see the COVID vaccine. What is the administration doing now, almost a month into office, to increase vaccine availability, and how many White House staffers have been vaccinated?
We provided an update maybe a week ago or so, and our focus is on being as transparent as possible with our efforts to vaccinate senior staff and other staff who are on the White House complex. We have a limited footprint as well here because every staffer is tested on a daily basis as well. I think we said the objective was to have hundreds vaccinated by the end of February. I can double check if that's the latest update on that particular front. What was your other question?
And then what is the administration doing now to increase vaccine availability?
To the American public?
Yes, now almost a month into the administration.
Well, we're taking a couple of steps. One is we're increasing supply. Obviously, the president took the step of purchasing enough vaccines to ensure we have vaccines available to vaccinate every American by the end of July. We've also increased by 57% the vaccine supply that's going out to states. We've also taken steps to increase the number of vaccinators we have, people who can actually put those shots in arms. So that includes deploying members of the National Guard, taking steps including ensuring that retired nurses and doctors can be a part of the vaccination crew, that is vaccinator crew, I should say, that is putting shots in arms. So we've increased the number of vaccinators, and we've also increased the number of vaccination sites, partly by putting a plan in place to have several hundred community health centers where vaccinations can be distributed, working with states on mass vaccination centers, working with pharmacies, as I announced earlier in the briefing, I should say, to get vaccines in the hands of pharmacies, which 90% of the public lives within 5 miles of a pharmacy. So there are a number of steps, but our focus has been on those three components: increasing supply, vaccines, increasing vaccinators, the people who can put those vaccines in arms, and increasing vaccination locations so people know where to go. Go ahead.
Sorry, just wanted to quick follow up on the president's appearance before a joint session of Congress. In his primetime address last month in January, reading from prepared remarks, he said, "Next month, in my first appearance before a joint session, I will lay out my Build Back Better plan." So it feels like he did say it was going to be in February.
Well, what I was referring to is there was reporting on February 23rd, and I don't know where that date came from, which has never been inaccurate. So the February 23rd wasn't just an inaccurate date. No one's fault. It just was, and it created some confusion. So I was just trying to clarify it. Obviously, the president looks forward to speaking to a joint session. We just don't have a date yet for when that will be, and obviously it will look different because of COVID and because we want to be safe and project that safety and our responsibility of projecting that to the American public.
There's no specific reason it was potentially delayed from what the president himself thought last month.
There's not, and he conveyed, he is looking forward to providing more details on a jobs package and, next steps in his agenda, and he still is looking forward to doing that, and we just don't have a date yet to announce for all of you.
Great, Jen.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Thanks, Jen.
Thank you.